cake. Decreasing the temperature slows down the rate, like preserving the fruits in the fridge. Okay? Again, rate of change is how quickly a change occurs. If we increased the temperature, this will speed the rate of change. Like baking a cake, why do we put it in the oven? To speed the reaction, to make it fast. Change from raw substances to cake. What about decreasing? When we decrease the temperature, like inside the fridge, we slow down the rate of the reaction. Like what? Like we put the vegetables and the juice and the fruits in the fridge. Why? To slow down the reaction that they will be damaged or rotten. We have a rule called conservation of mass. The total mass of the matter before and after the change remains the same. What does this mean? It means when we have here mango, avocado, pepper, some nuts, all these things, onions, shredded cheese, parsley, when we put all these things together, they are the same mass when each one of them is alone at the beginning. So here, if they are 20 grams, after we cut them and put it in the bowl, it's still 20 grams. When we cut them and mix them together, this does not change its mass. The mass before and after is the same. Before we mix them and after we mix them, the mass is the same. This rule is called conservation of mass. The total mass of the matter before and after the change remains the same. Like again, if we have a cup or a pot full of water and it is 100 grams, then we boil it. When we boil it, it will change into gas. The amount of this gas equals the same amount of water at the beginning. So before and after boiling, it is the same mass. What is the difference between a mixture and a solution? A mixture is a combination of two or more substances that keep their identities, like making salad, making fruit salad, making a juice. Juice is solution. Making fruit salad or making salad or putting some colored marbles together. All this called, or colored balls, this is called mixture. We combine two or more substances, but each of them keep their identities. Does the lettuce become tomatoes? No, the tomatoes is tomatoes and the lettuce is lettuce. Does the beans become cucumber? No, the beans is beans and the cucumber is cucumber. We didn't change their identity. We just mixed them together. This is called a mixture, and this is a physical change because we didn't change their identity. We just cut them into smaller pieces. So we call them mixture when we combine two or more of the substances that keep their identities. What about the solution? The solution that has the same composition throughout is the mixture that has the same composition throughout is called a solution. Like when we put some water and then put or add to them some sugar or salt, this is called a solution. We can separate mixtures by what? If I have some sugar and some sugar diluted in water, how can I separate them? I can boil the water, evaporate it, and so the sugar will remain at the end of the cup or the beaker. We have 5 ways. This way is called evaporation, as I told you. We can boil the water so the salt or the sugar will remain down in the beaker. We have another way is the filtration. We can filtrate the water and the remains will stay here in the filter. What else? The mesh screen. This one we can use it to separate mixture. the magnet, we can use it with the metal substances. The density, also we can separate them by their density. The things that are dense, high density, will sink, and the things that have low density will float. So we can separate them.